Sure. So racism related stress it's a manifestation of racism in the ways that it shows up. So there's six different manifestations of racism, and Lord knows that my brain's going to forget one of them. But basically, there's the generational transmission of group trauma. So the ways that we think about racism coming through the generations. So when I talk about that, I always talk about Brown versus Board and how that impacted Black educators. We have contextual racism, which is like racism that happens in the context of something. Like for example, in Colorado, we're finding that Black educators in early childhood are paid around $3.50 less than their Black or brown or their white or brown counterparts just because they're in the ECE, right? Same education status, same zip code that they're teaching in, $3. And we already know ECE is underpaid, right? And then we have microaggressions, which we're very familiar with, which is that those constant slights. We also have, and so now you're making me do my stretching my brain. They'll come to me. But the point is, there's like six different ways that racism shows up. And we know that happens all the day long. It's happening to us in our community. It's happening in the workplace, right? And racial battle fatigue is the ways that our bodies respond to racism, right? Racial battle fatigue is not racism, it's our body's response to it. So we're talking about the context of being underpaid. We're talking about Brown versus Board. We're talking about all these things. And then it shows up in our bodies with irritability, increased drinking, increased smoking, panic attacks, hives, hair loss, resentment, right? These are all the ways that how we respond to it. And the reason why Dr. Smith, who coined that term, talked about it being racial battle fatigue is because our bodies are responding as if we were in war, right? So it's the same type of experience. It's a trauma. And so that is that's what racism related stress is, and that's what racial battle fatigue is. Racism related stress is racism, right? Racial battle fatigue is how our bodies respond to it. And the time it takes coping with that. The 10 minutes of thinking about it in the car, the 20 minutes laying in bed, can't sleep, the 2 hours rehearsing what you're going to say next time you talk to that person, right? On and on and on, how all the minutes and hours that add up for us to cope with this stress, whether that's, like I said, it's the drinking, the smoking, the increased spirituality, all of these things.